What is up, guys? Just got back from the Nintendo eShop. Lots of cool small new games have been updated, including a lot of games from the Neo Geo category, which is a very nice surprise. The Nintendo Switch has been out for about a week or so now, so we're starting to see the trickle-in effects of some of the new games that have been released. And let me just go ahead and show you some of the new titles. NOM 1975. Very nice. And all these games are 2 players as well, which is really cool. You can finally go up. Next up, King of Fighters 98, which is really good game. Looks like it's a nice port of the original. Looks pretty fresh. Space required. Also, which is nice about it, it's only 180 megabytes. If you upgrade your card like how I did, I have about, I think 64 gigabytes. And the games are cheap. They're only $7.99, which is really nice. This is the game that we're going to be demonstrating today, Waku 7, just because it looked really original, and I have not yet played this game before. It looked really cool, and I thought, hey, why not give it a shot, try it out, see what's going on. It looks like a really cool, just like, I like these unknown kind of games because they look really cool. The character animations and just the design looks very unique. This is only about 117 megabytes. I mean, these are old games, so obviously not a lot in terms of storage capacity. You're not going to run out of space downloading all these titles. Neo Geo Shock Troopers here. Very nice. And this is about 115 megabytes. World Heroes Perfect. I thought about also purchasing this game. I'll probably will get it later on. Just because I do like fighting games that I never got a chance to play when I was younger. Not a lot of arcades in the area I grew up, so this definitely is really cool. I like ultimate attacks like this, like a flying fish, like that's sick. And cool character designs for this as well. And you know, it's old school SNK, so you know the fighting games are going to be really good. And of course, Metal Slug 3. It can't be Neo Geo Classic games without having Metal Slug in one of the entries. And so here we go. We get Metal Slug 3, which I like a lot. Love the Metal Gear Slug. Metal Gear Slug. The Metal Slug series. And this is about 161, so I think this has the most data consumed. And all these do support the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. And also there is a third-party joystick, fighting joystick, arcade joystick coming out, which will definitely be really good with all these titles here. Also, I know a lot of people have been making Japanese accounts to play this game early, but now the Blaster Master Zero is released in the US shores now. It's only $9.99, a little bit more expensive, but this is more of a modern game. It's a little bit newer, I guess I should say, not modern. Because it also doesn't take up a lot of space too, about 172 megabytes. And the only game on the Switch where you can't dock it, you can't use this to be docked to play, so you have to play this strictly in handheld mode. And that's because the game relies on touchscreen in order to operate. This is a music-based rhythm game. And it's really nice. I love games like this, and I was waiting for a game like this to drop on the Switch, so I'm extremely happy. I'll probably be purchasing this later today as well. 620 megabytes, so not bad. Definitely, if you're going to be doing a lot of digital downloads, upgrade your SD card so that way you can download a lot of games. And it's only $25, not too bad. So let's go ahead and close up the eShop here and play Waku Waku 7. And also, I know a lot of people have been reporting issues with the RR controls, with their Switch controls. I've really only noticed it one time playing Breath of the Wild, where it kind of messed up. Here we go. Gives you the options of the Japanese mode, original, or the English original, high score mode, and caravan mode, whatever that means. But we're going to go ahead and play the English original here. It gives you a breakdown of the controls, which is nice. Oh, it still remembered when I got a game over. Very cool. Well, there we go. You got to see my previous game over screen. Literally played this for like a few minutes just because I got so excited. I thought, hey, you know what? I'll record this and see what's going on. So here we go. It gives you a little mini tutorial how to move the character around, A, B, C, D. And I also have changed the filter. If you press the start icon, you can mess around with the menu settings. You can change display, game settings button. You can look at online rankings, which is really nice to have. You can restore all the defaults. But if you do want to mess around with it a little bit, you can do that. You can change the frame rate of the display. You can position the display, size of the display, the orientation. You can change the wallpaper. The screen filter, which is really cool. It kind of gives it that arcade feel. You can change up the different types. And you can display widescreen. I changed it a little bit just so it kind of gives it a little bit more of the arcade look. Definitely when you're playing it on the handheld, it certainly does look like that, which is really nice. But yeah, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Waku Waku 7 characters. So here we go. Each one of the characters gives you a cool little breakdown of their attacks. And all the characters are very original and unique. They look really cool. They don't look like they're clones or copies of any of their games. Pick Rye. The game's pretty cool. It's really fresh. It's pretty crisp. The input of the controls are really nice. Also, if you do get that screen, they're about to drop their Ultra, pretty much. It warns you, which is strange. Back in the day, they actually warned you of an upcoming super attack. Nowadays, that'd just be pure madness. And the controls you feel pretty tight, which is nice. I only have it up to 2 victories, and it seems like all the characters interact with each other depending on who you play, because this is the second character that I played with, and all the characters interact with each other depending on who you pick, which I thought was nice. It's not just like a generic victory phrase where it's like, yeah, you are the best fighter. It's pretty nice. Backgrounds in the game are nicely drawn. I like it when they're kind of up close and not too far away. This kind of has a nice depth of field going on to it, which is nice. And I love it when there's like things in the background, like other characters that are like kind of interacting, taunting, cheering you on. I like that kind of stuff. Like a surf shop. Super Saiyan on him. Boom. Sick though. Not sure if you can hear the music very good. I'll turn up the TV a little bit. But the music is nice. Dodge that one. Very cool. I definitely recommend picking this up if you are new to these weird kind of fighting games. And then it also has a bonus stage, which is very funny. Now, if you know anything about the Street Fighter series, you might recognize this character. You might recognize some of the moves that this character is doing. I'm gonna lose on purpose just because I want you to see the moves it does on me. It's actually Ryu from Street Fighter in punching bag form, I guess. Maybe his spirit has been resurrected. He actually throws Hadokens too, which is effing awesome. And he has super combos too, just like in the game. Oh, look at this. Oh. There we go. He threw the flaming Hadouken, and it is almost exactly the same thing. It is great. And it gives you the taunt too. Still 2 weeks, still only a child. Which I think is absolutely fantastic. And then he just takes off out of nowhere because that's what punching bag Ryu does. But anyways, we're just gonna go ahead and end this video. This is just a small video just to show off the game. Like I said, I just bought it, so I'm not very good at it. So if you're trying to look at like crazy gameplay, it's probably not gonna happen. I'm not so great at fighting games, but definitely worth the purchase. So if you're into fighting games and if you want to try something a little different other than Street Fighter or the King of Fighters that's listed on there, definitely check this out. Waku Waku 7 by Sunsoft. It's now available on the Nintendo Switch via the eStore. I highly recommend picking it up just because I do know that the limited titles on the Switch is kind of a it's kind of an upset to be honest, but more games are on the way, and if they kind of push little games like this every now and then, it'll be good. Legend of Zelda is still occupying all the time right now, which is nice, and if you've played that, you know what a beautiful game that is, and definitely no rush to finish. So, hope you enjoyed my video. Take care.